And hello, movie fans, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host, Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and movie review for the brand new Logos Lanthimos Emma Stone film, Bugonia. And before I begin, happy Halloween to everybody. Hope everybody's being safe and having fun. So, Bugonia, starring Emma Stone, Yorgos Lanthimos as the director. He's back with Emma Stone. This is their fourth film together. And it also stars Jesse Plemons as well. And, of course, Aiden DeBow. I probably butchered, I apologize. So, what exactly is this movie about? Well, if you've seen the commercials, if you've seen the advertising, this beautiful woman, Emma Stone, she's a powerful executive pharmaceutical company CEO. Everybody loves her. She's, she runs a company. She tries to help people the best she can. And you have Jesse Plemons and his partner. They are like these two conspiracy out there people who kind of get dug into the rabbit hole a little too much, a little too deep in a way. And they think Emma Stone's they think she's an alien. So they come up with a plan to kidnap this CEO and, try to convince her to take us to your mothership so we can convince your alien species to not wipe us humans out of existence. So they kidnap Emma Stone's character and they pretty much shave her head. And you know what? I've seen about three actresses who've cut their hair to the point of being no hair at all. Obviously, Emma Stone, Natalie Portman, of course, Anne Hathaway. Still very beautiful women. But this movie, and I gotta say, I love Yorgos Lanthimos. I think he's a very brilliant director, and his storytelling is awesome as well. I have one film that I don't like of his as much. I thought it was, good, but could have been better, and that was Kind of Kindness, which he did with also Jesse Plemons as well, and Emma Stone. I thought Emma Stone was, and I hate saying it when I first saw the movie, underused in a way, because it was more of a Jesse Plemons story over her. This one, Emma Stone is still awesome. She's always going to be awesome. I mean, what am I talking about? She can have one bad day at the office. That's fine. It's cool. But this movie, man, if Jesse Plemons was not the lead in this movie, I don't think this movie works as well as it did. I mean, you buy into his whole... He's convinced Emma Stone's character is an alien. He goes to so much dark rabbit hole lengths to prove that she's an alien, and it's it's a little dark. It's got humor in it. It's got kind of this conspiracy theory thing that makes you want to think that could she be an alien. And then there's a lot of twists and turns in this movie that you don't expect to see in this kind of a thing, but it happens and it's actually awesome. And I thoroughly enjoy this film a lot. I think this might be my second favorite from Yorgos Lanthimos with his team up with Emma Stone. I think obviously Poor Things is his brilliant, his godfather in a way of his films. I like The Favorite. The Favorite's good, and I also like this one too. This one is just great. Like I said before, Kind of Kindness has some good parts because it's like a 3-part story. But 2 of those stories I really liked, and the third one was kind of underused in a way. And Emma Stone's character, or Emma Stone in general, shouldn't have been in that movie, in my opinion. But I still love her. She's fantastic. She'll always be on my wall. But yeah, she was great in this. She really convinces you she's not, she really convinces us as the audience, these guys are whack jobs. But then when you're watching Jesse and his partner, which by the way, he's also great in this film. You see these 2 guys, they're convinced. I'm talking about, they're so convinced, it makes you kind of question, is Emma Stone an alien in this movie? Is it going to be a big reveal at the end? You have to watch to find out. But it's so interesting, this film, and how the direction it went. It has some kind of dark humor in here that kind of works. The physicality that you see Emma Stone goes through in this movie, it's wow. I'm telling you, when you see her with no hair, it's oh, what they do to our poor girl. There is one scene that kind of threw me off a little bit, and I'm gonna spoil it here only because it's in the trailer. There's a shot in this movie where you see Emma Stone driving a car, and you see her with hair. And when you watch it in the context of the film, I'm like, okay, that hair does not look right. I'm just saying that does not look right. But I felt like they could have done better with that hair, the hair choice. They made it too like kind of obvious in a way, you know. I'm trying not to spoil it without spoiling it. But yeah, when you watch it, you know what I mean, because it's in the trailer. You can clearly look at it in the trailer, and be like, huh, she has hair, but is that like really her hair? Kind of a thing. So you know what I mean, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I thought this film was great. I thought Jesse was fantastic. I really like him as an actor. He's really like really fantastic. Like when you watch him get into this role, it's like wow. There are moments in this movie, and I hate saying this sometimes, but I have to be honest. He outshines Emma Stone, and yeah, and you know Emma Stone's a two-time champion when it comes to Oscars. She's a two-time Oscar winner, and he outshined her in this movie, and he's just fantastic in this movie. And of course, Emma Stone, just Emma Stone. She kills it anytime she's in a movie, but she got outplayed in this movie, and it was awesome watching that because I'm watching this. I saw this movie twice. It came out last week in select theaters. Thank God it was actually playing in my theater, and then I watched it again today, and as I watched it again, I'm like, I see more details in here, and the first time I watched it, I'm like, do I like the ending? I'm like, I was walking home, I was like, I'm not sure about the ending, worked for me, and then I'm like, I still thought about it, and then by the time this came up, I'm like, am I still gonna hate the ending? Because at first I'm like, yeah, I didn't like the ending. And then by today, after I watched it again, I'm like, you know what? The ending actually works. The ending actually works because it makes you go back to what you were doing in the beginning of the film, throughout the entire film, is thinking certain things happen from that film. And was Jesse right or was he wrong? Kind of a situation. And I thought they did Yorgos Lanthimos did a really good job of getting us, the audience, to really think about this film and be like, okay, the ending's kind of wonky, a little wacky in a way, but it still hits and it still works in my opinion. And there's a funny ending to it, like the way it sets up the ending is like, okay, that's funny, but still in a creepy way. When you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like I said, I love watching Emma Stone's movies. She doesn't really miss that much. She missed once, in my opinion, for one film, but that's pretty much because, I think she was miscast, in my opinion. But she's brilliant. Jesse rules. I would not be surprised if him and Emma Stone get both nominated. I mean, I don't know if they'll win, but man, that performance of Jesse's killed it, in my opinion. So I'll leave it at that. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about Bugonia. Did you guys watch it? Not know what the heck it was? Trying to figure out why Emma Stone shaved her head. That's why when you see her in the interview, she has short hair. It's because of this film. So leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much. And happy Halloween.